Now today we'll start the discussion our manual testing. We can go for the software. What is the software? It is a collection of programs. Collection of programs. Okay, fine. These software we can divide it into the two ways. One is project we are calling. Other one is product we are calling. Project or we are calling as a product. This is a project. Another one is product we are calling. And these we are calling as a web based application. And these we are calling as a window based application also. So any software if you want to develop either web based application, either window based application, means either project or product we are calling. For example, what is mean by project? See, this is we'll start a discussion. What is mean by project? Coming to the here, what is a project? This is a one client. These client having some requirements. Using these requirements, one company developers developing the application. These application using only that client. This is we are calling as a project we are calling. This is we are calling as a project we are calling. So what is a project? One client is there. That client having some requirements to develop one software. That requirements they're giving to the one company. That company developers start the developing the application. After completing the application, giving to the client. And here that client only using, not all the persons, this application. So this is we are calling as a project we are calling. Project is a something that is developed based on particular client requirements and finally used by that client only. What is the meaning of that client only? That client related people means, for example, we'll go for that. One organization is there. What is the organization means? This is a ICICI bank is there. This bank not having any website. So they're planning to develop the one website to give the services their end users very effective manner. They're planning to develop the one website. So ICICI bank people can go for the their all the requirements and giving to the one company. Whenever they're giving to the one company all the requirements and these companies start the developing one application and they can develop the ICICIbank.com. This is a website they are developing and giving this website to the ICICI bank people. So this application using only ICICI bank related people, not all the person, means who are having the accounts in the ICICI bank and who are working in the ICICI bank, that related people only can use the application, not all the person. So what is mean by project means? Project is a something that is developed based on particular client requirements and used by that client only. This is we are calling as a project we are calling. Once again, what is mean by project? Project is a something. Project is a something that is developed based on particular client requirements and used by that client people only, not all the persons. This is we are calling as a project we are calling. For example, ICICbank.com, gmail.com, facebook.com, these all we are calling as a projects we are calling, that we are calling as a web based applications we are calling. This we are calling as a web based applications. Clear? So what is a project? Yeah, Okay, fine. So once again, what is a project? Project is a something that is developed based on particular client requirements only and used by that client only. This is we are calling as a project. We are calling. It's very clear. Coming to the another one is, what is a product? What is mean by product? See here, this is one company, and this company go for the public. So what public expecting the needs, what public facing the problems, that all these company will be gathered. What happened? One company will go for the public, what public facing the problems, what public expecting the new requirements, that all they can gather. These all the requirements purpose. What is the solutions they need to find out? These we are calling as a specifications. We are calling. Using these specifications, develop the one application. Using these specifications, develop the one application. This application released to the market. Anybody can use this application. Not only this company, anybody can use this application. This is we are calling as a product. We are calling. This is we are calling as a product. We are calling. So what is mean by product? One company will go for the public, and what public expecting the new needs, what public facing the problems, that all the problems they can find out here. One documentation, these all the problems and new requirements, what is the solutions they can find in the requirements, that we are calling as a specifications. Using these specifications, they can start the developing one application. This application released into the market, anybody can use this application. This is we are calling as a product. We are calling. This is we are calling as a product. For example, what is a product means? This is a one of the person use the system with the internet connection. Whenever they are using the system and the internet connection, they are facing the virus problem. So these all the virus they can find out, and to overcome this virus, what is the solutions they are finding? Specifications. Using these specifications, they can develop the McAfee antivirus and release to the market. Anybody can purchase and use it also. This is we are calling as a product. We are calling. What is mean by product? Product is a something that is developed based on particular company specifications and used by many people, not particular person. Many people can use it. This is we are calling as a product. We are calling. For example, what is the products? VLC player, this is a product. Operating system, this is a product. McAfee antivirus, this is a product. And drivers, this is the products. So this all we are calling as a products. We are calling. It's very clear, right? So this is we are calling as a project or product. So once again, what is mean by project? Project is a something that is developed based on particular client requirements and used by that client only. This is we are calling as a project. And coming to the other one is product. Product is a something that is developed based on particular company specifications. How they are getting these specifications? From the public only. So using that specifications, develop the application, and this application released to the market, anybody can use this application. So this is we are calling as a project. we are calling. This is we are calling as a product we are calling. Sorry, it is a product we are calling. So this is we are calling as a project, and this we are calling as a product we are calling. Understood, right? So what is mean by project? What is mean by product? This is we are calling as a web-based application. This is we are calling as a window-based application also. Fine. And coming to the one more important point here. If you come into the web-based application, no need to install anything in the client system. Once again, I'll repeat. If you want to use the web-based application, if you want to use any web-based application, client system not required any installation. For example, your system, you are using Gmail application, okay na? And you are installing anything, you are installing Gmail application, no, just you are using browser, enter the URL, and server onwards you are getting the Gmail, but in your system there is no Gmail application. That is I am telling, in client system not required any installation setup to use the web-based applications. Fine. Coming to the next point, window-based application. For example, you are using the antivirus in your system, you must be installed or not? Compulsory you need to install. So window-based applications, if you want to use, client system needed setup, client system needed installation setup, then only that will be working. So this is the difference between the project and the product also. Very clear? Once again, what is the project means? Project is a something that is developed based on particular client requirements and used by that client only, not all the persons. This is we are calling as a project we are calling. Coming to the product, product is a something that is developed based on particular company specifications. How they are getting that specifications? From the public only they are getting. And after developing this application, released to the market, many people can use it. This is we are calling as a product we are calling. It's very clear, right? And coming to the another one is here why we are discussing project to product. If you enter into the IT industry as a test engineer, you are testing either web-based application, either window-based application. You are entering into the IT industry as a test engineer. What you are testing in the application, what you are testing in the companies, either web-based application you are testing, either window-based application only we are testing. So you must be understand what is mean by project, what is mean by product, what is mean by web-based application and window-based application. So okay, right? So this is the reason we are discussing the web-based application and window-based application. That we are calling as a project, that we are calling as a product also. Clear? Right. And one more thing. Coming to the next point, quality. What is mean by quality? This we will start a discussion. This is our next topic. We will discuss the quality. What is mean by quality? Every day we are using quality, quality, quality. You want to purchase anything. If you want to purchase anything, you are expecting quality or not? Yes, you are expecting the everything quality only, right? So what is mean by quality here means, for example, see here very simple manner. If you want to go for the quality, justification or satisfaction of the customer requirements. This is we are calling as a quality. Justification or satisfaction of the customer requirements. This is we are calling as a quality we are calling. What is the quality? Justification or satisfaction of the customer requirements. This is we are calling as a quality. For example, what is meant by quality? Client giving the some requirements. These requirements they are using developers and developing the application. But this application is working as per client requirements or not, we need to test. If it is working same like a client requirements, then we can feel as a quality, then we can feel as a quality only. For example, client requirements, some of the requirements are working fine, some of the requirements are not working fine. Whatever the requirements not working fine, that we are calling as a defects we are calling. Once again, client giving the requirements and that requirements developer using and developing the application. These application testing engineers start the testing. In testing, all the requirements are working this application as per client expectation. Now they can feel as a quality. Means whatever the client giving the requirements, that requirements after developing the application, it is satisfying, it is working, it is justifying. So they can feel as a quality only. So finally, what is mean by quality? Justification or satisfaction of the customer requirements. This is we are calling as a quality. For example, some of the requirements are not working as per client expectation. Now that we are calling as a defects we are calling. That we are calling as a defects we are calling. Understood? What is mean by quality? Justification or satisfaction of the customer requirements. And what is a defect? Whenever client requirements are not satisfied, then we can feel as a quality only. Then we can feel as a quality only. Sorry, defect only. What is a defect means? Whenever client requirements not justifying, not satisfying, that we can call as a defect. If it is justified, if it is satisfied, then they can feel as a quality. Yes, clear. What is a quality? What is a defect? For example, I'll give the one mass example. One mass example. For example, see, one person planning to purchase the one mobile. One person planning to purchase the one mobile. But before purchasing the mobile, they have some requirements. What is the requirements means? Their budget is only 10,000 rupees. And they require the dual SIM. And they require the 5.2 screen, camera, and they can go for the touch and say Android, like that. So many requirements is having. So this is their expectation, and go for the shop. And shop people will be showing the mobiles. This is we can go for the different mobiles. For example, this is we are calling as a XYZ company mobile. This is we are calling as a ABC company mobile, and this is we are calling as a 123 company mobile. For example, and these mobile having the facilities. These all the facilities are available to the all the mobiles, but this budget is 25,000 and this budget is 15,000 and this budget is 10,000. Yes, clear? So their requirements is 10,000 budget, and then they can go for the dual SIM, everything requirements. These all the requirements, every mobile common, but budget will be difference is there. And this is we are calling as a 25,000, 15,000, 10,000. Now tell me, this client, this person can feel the quality which mobile? Which mobile? Why? Because of see, they are not feel it is not quality because of what is their budget? 10,000. So within their requirements, which mobile is coming, then only they can feel as a quality. Whenever their requirements is satisfied, that mobile they can feel as a quality only. So, and this is a third mobile they can plan to go for the feel as a quality. Because of their requirements, they are satisfied. So that is the reason they can feel as a quality only third mobile. For example, their budget is 25,000. Now they can go for this is the first mobile they can feel as a quality. So what is mean by quality means justification or satisfaction of the customer requirements. This is a customer. This customer having this is a requirements. These requirements which mobile is satisfied, that mobile they can feel as a quality. It's very clear, right? And finally here I am giving one point. Quality is defined by customer mind, not products, not application. Quality is defined by customer mind, not products, not applications. Customer can feel, customer can satisfied to use that application, and they can satisfy their requirements, then they can feel as a quality. So quality, it describes the justification or satisfaction of the developed application in the client requirements. So who will define the quality? Customer mind will be define the quality. Applications will not decide the quality. Very clear? Huh? So this is we are calling as a quality we are calling. And what is mean by defect? Whenever client requirements is not satisfied, whenever client requirements is not working, now they can feel as a defect we are calling. Is it clear? And coming to the another one is testing. We will start the discussion. What is mean by testing? For example, if you go for the, you are purchasing the 5 rupees pen. You are going for the 5 rupees pen. Okay. And how you are purchasing the pen? Okay. 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 So how you are purchasing the pen? Go for the shop and asking the pen. They're giving the pen and giving the money and come back directly. Yeah. You are not checking anything. That pen is working properly or not. Yes. So whenever they're giving the pen, in one paper you are written like this, is it working properly or not, right? So this is we are calling as a testing we are calling. So you are purchasing 5 rupees pen. Now it is working as per your expected or not, you are testing. And lot of money they are spending and developing their requirements as a one applications. Now that application is working as per their expectations or not, they need to test it or not. So in software industry, if you develop any application by using any programming, by using any technology, you must be test, then only deliver to the market. Compulsory testing is need. So what is mean by testing? We'll start the discussion now. See, if you go for the testing, this is we are calling as a one client. This client having the some of the requirements. These requirements they are providing to the one company. This is the company. And this company receiving that requirements and giving to the development department as well as testing department also. Same these requirements giving to the development department as well as testing department also. What developer can do by using these requirements? Start the developing the build one and giving to the testing department it is working properly or not. Test engineer also having same requirements, sir. Now they can start the testing. If they are testing, if while testing they can finding any requirement is not working properly as per their client expectations, they can start the finding the defects. That all the defects they can mention into the defect profile document, send to the development department for rectification purpose. After rectifying all the defects, developers and release the build to the testing department. Testing engineer once again they need to check it really that the defects are rectified or not. If rectified and any defects is there or not, they can find out. If there is no defects, close the testing. If they are finding the defects, once again they can prepare all the defects in the defect profile document, send it to the development department. So this process will be continue whenever application is defective free. Whenever application is defective free, this is we are calling as a testing. We are calling. What is mean by testing? Testing is a process only. Development department to testing department to development department. So it is a process. In this process, they can find the so many defects, and that all the defects mentioned into the one document, send to the development department for rectification purpose. After rectifying, releasing the modified application, and this modified application, testing engineer once again start the testing really defects are rectified or not. If rectified, close the testing. If not rectified, once again raise the defects, send to the development department. This process will be continue whenever application is defective free. This process we are calling as a testing. Very clear. Once again I'll repeat, testing is a process, means development department to testing department to development department. So it is a process in which all the defects are identified, separately mentioned into the one document, that is we are calling as isolated, and then subjected, sending to the development department for rectification purpose, and to ensure that the application is defective free. Up to this process will be continue only. This process we can call as a testing. We are calling this process we are calling as a testing. We are calling. It's very clear. Yes, fine. Okay, if you want to test any application, you can go for the here. You are testing any application. For example, this is one application. If you want to test, now we have the two ways. If you want to test any application, we have the two ways. One is manually we can test, and we can go for the automation also we can test. What is the manually? Using human efforts, if you test the application, that is we are calling as a manual testing. I am giving you very simple. What is the manual testing? Using human efforts, you can test the application on any application. You can test on any application, that we are calling as a manual testing. Very simply we are calling. What is the automation testing? Using tools. You can test any application, that we are calling as a automation testing. What is the tools we have? Selenium. This is one of the tool right now as a very popular, and QTP or UFT. This is also very popular, and next RFT, rational functional tool. So like that, so many tools are available in the market, and using these tools we can go for the automation testing. Now today we are planning to go for the manual and QTP. Otherwise we can go for the, some people can go for manual plus Selenium. Some people can go for the manual, QTP and Selenium also they need to learn. Okay na? But if you go for the company, they can go for the manual testing and they can go for the automation also. So if you want to implement the automation, they can use the Selenium, otherwise QTP, otherwise RFT, whatever it may be, what they are expecting, what they have, that tools only they need to use it. First we need to concentrate our manual testing. What is a manual testing? We will start a discussion. Okay na? So in this topic, manual testing, we'll discuss lot of syllabus. First we'll go for that. What is the syllabus we are discussing? What is the topics we need to cover? I'll go for a very clear manner. First, I want to discuss like project, and then what is a product, and then what is mean by quality, and what is mean by defect, and what is mean by testing. This is we are discuss. And then what is bidding the project, how get the projects, IT people bidding the project, this is we are discuss. And then we can go for the kick-off meeting, and then pin project initiate note. After completing this one, we can start the discussing software development life cycle. What is a software development life cycle? To complete any project successful manner, IT people means IT companies can follow the one life cycle that we are calling as a software development life cycle. Once again, what is the software development life cycle? To complete any project successful manner, company people can follow some life cycle that we are calling as a software development life cycle. This life cycle divided into 6 phases, and these 6 phases we can start the discussion. Requirement phase, analysis phase, designing phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance phase. Once again, what is the 6 phases? Requirement phase, analysis phase, designing phase, coding phase, testing phase, delivery and maintenance. These 6 phases, very detailed manner we can start the discussion. This life cycle if you complete, you can get the awareness of the IT industry. What is the meaning of awareness of the IT industry? Why these company people recruiting so many people? These all the software engineers, what they are implementing, how they are developing the application. In this process, where as a test engineer come to the picture, what I am doing, this is a part you are understanding very clear manner. And then we can start our role. Where we can started our testing phase, we can started our role. That we can start the concentrating here. What is a verification? Quality assurance. What is a validation? Quality control. So now this is we will start a discussion. What is a verification? What is a validation? And if you come into the validation, if you want to go for the validation, application validation. Now we need to use some techniques, not techniques, methodology, testing methodologies we can use it. Black box testing, white box testing, gray box testing, yellow box testing. This is the methodologies we will start a discussion. In black box, what techniques we can use it to test the application? Boundary value analysis, equal class partition, decision table, error handling, Like that, some techniques we can use it. Same manner, white box also we have some techniques that we will discuss. After that, we'll start the discussion. Environments. Single tier architecture, two tier architecture, three tier architecture, n tier architecture, or stand alone environment, client server environment, web environment, distribution environment. Once again, what is the environment? Single tier architecture or standalone environment. Two tier architecture or client server environment. Three tier architecture or web environment. N tier architecture or distribution environment. This is the environments we can discuss very clearly. Then levels of testing we'll discuss. Unit level testing, module level testing, integration level testing, and system level testing, and user acceptance level testing. This is all the 5 levels of testing we can start the discussion. And then if you want to test any developed software application, if you want to test, now we can go for here manually we are testing. If you want to test manually, we can go for the functionality testing, and then we can go for the non-functionality testing also we need to test. What is the functionality testing? That two types of testings we will discuss. Sanity testing, smoke testing, and retesting, regression testing, formality testing. Like that, so many functionality testings we will discuss. And then non-functionality testing also we can implement it, like usability testing, compatibility testing, and we can go for the installation testing, and then we can go for the here security testing, and then performance testing, load testing, trust testing. Like that, many types of testings we will start the discussion under non-functionality. After that, acceptance level testing we will discuss. Alpha testing, beta testing, ad hoc testing. Like that, many types of testings we will discuss in the acceptance level testing. If you want to test any application, we can go for the manually, then automation. First we are discussing manually. If you want to test any application manually, now we can go for the functionality testing, non-functionality testing. What is the functionality testing? You can test the application by using different types of testings. Sanity, smoke, retesting, regression testing, and regular testing, formality testing, and database testing. This is all we can go for the front-end testing we can implement. And coming to next one, non-functionality testing. Back non-functionality testing. So usability, compatibility, installation, security, like that, many types of testings is there, that all we will discuss. After completing this one, now we can start the discussion. Software processing development models. What is a software processing development model means? To complete one project successfully by using software development lifecycle, you are followed the procedure depends upon the client requirements. That procedure they can define as a models. Waterfall model, prototype model, evaluationary model, spiral model, incremental model, rapid model. This is old models. New generation models, fish model, V model, agile models. This is all the models we'll discuss very detailed manner. And then start our real process, software testing life cycle. What is the software testing life cycle? to complete the testing on particular application manually, we can follow some procedure that we are calling as a software testing life cycle. Once again, what is a software testing life cycle? To complete one project successful manner, to complete one project testing successful manner manually, we can follow some procedure. That procedure we are calling as a software testing life cycle. This life cycle divided into 6 phases. First, test planning, test design, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking, and reporting. This is a 6 phases. This is a 6 phases. Each and every phase we can implement some process manually, complete the testing successful manner manual. If you go for this life cycle, we can take sample one project, and this project how we can follow the company process, like FRS document understanding, functional requirement specification. This we are calling as a client to requirements also, this understanding by using that project. And these requirements purpose, finding the test scenarios by using company templates, how we can write the scenarios. And these scenario purpose, how we can write the test cases by using the templates. After writing the test cases, prepare the test data by using some techniques. After completing the test data also, start the executing on the developed application. While executing, they are finding some defects. That all the defects prepare into the defect profile document by using the template. And these document, how they are sending to the development department. Reporting, we can start the discussion. And bug tracking also we are discussing with the help of the bug life cycle. And these bugs, how we can maintain by using tools like Bugzilla, like Quality Center. How we need to maintain this bug life cycle. How we can maintain the defects by using tools apart from templates. This is also we will discuss complete life cycle, software testing life cycle. And then we'll go for the Quality Center. We will discuss how we are working manual process by using Quality Center. This is all we can discuss in our course. Coming to the Quality Center, what is the requirements tab, what is the test plan, what is the test lab, what is the defects. This is the 4 tabs we can discuss very clear manner in Quality Center also. This is we are planning to go for the our course. After completing this course, depends upon our needs. We can go for the automation. We can go for the Selenium tool. Otherwise, we can go for the QTP. So this is we can plan here all our syllabus manual related. So this is we are calling as our first class of the manual testing. It's very clear? Hello? Yeah, you have any doubts in these topics and any you are expecting anything? Okay, fine, right? So this is we can go for the class today. It's very clear. And tomorrow we'll continue as usual our schedule. Very clear? Yes. So I can stop. Yeah, tell me. No. As per our schedule only we need to go for it. No need to worry. Fine. Right. So I can stop here. Okay. Yeah, 1 second.